Hello YouTube family. Okay, you guys. So tonight I'm doing Trinidadian curry chicken. Okay. This is gonna be a quick video, but I want to go ahead. Let me fix this. Let me tighten it up because it's kind of moving all over the place right now. Okay. Okay, let's get it. Okay. Okay. So I've already did most of the seasoning for the Trinidadian curry chicken. So what I've put in here already is, let's start this end, okay? I did Maggie. Is this kind of crooked still? It is still kind of crooked. Okay, so I did Maggie. That's gonna be my salt content along with Mrs. Dash, okay? That's the only salt that I'll be adding to this dish. I did ginger and garlic seasoning. See that? Okay. And I did a little extra seasoning. I did onion powder, garlic powder, and I did a lot of curry, because remember now we're doing curry chicken, okay? I did black pepper, okay? And I also added green onions, which everyone calls scallions. So if you can look, you see the green onions in there. I'm getting ready to mix that up. I'm getting a glove and mix that up. And I'm getting ready to chop up my garlic that's gonna also go in here as well, okay? So let's put this spoon over here. And this is the garlic content that I've got. It's not much, but I'm gonna chop this up real fine. But before we do that, I need to get this ready, okay? So we need to get it heated up and get it ready for the chicken to go in. I've got my rice on. I'm doing peas and rice, okay? Sorry for getting such a late start, but I didn't have all the ingredients for this dish, okay? Also, I'm gonna be adding, I'm gonna put a little bit more roasted garlic olive oil in here. And if anyone knows me, they know me for my roasted garlic olive oil. The other seasonings that I'm gonna be adding to this, get this fire on, okay? All right, we got that on. I'm gonna put it on a low heat, okay? Because we don't want it to cook too bad, because I gotta finish seasoning it. Okay, so now, it calls for fresh thyme, but I think you can use grounded thyme as well. So I'm gonna use the grounded thyme because I do a lot of cooking, and the grounded thyme is gonna be better for me since I do cook a lot of ethnic dishes. And once you use the thyme once, that's it. You know, you don't have any more time to use. So when you're on a budget, you do what you can do, okay? And I'm on a budget. So, but I like to eat, and I like to eat well. So we're gonna add thyme to this as well. Okay, we're gonna add thyme. Okay, what's the deal? What is the deal? Let's see what's going on. Why it's not? Okay, so we're gonna add thyme to this. And like I said, I don't measure. I just go all the way across with my measurements when it comes to that. Now, we're gonna add turmeric, okay? Let's open up this turmeric. And if you don't know, turmeric is very healthy. It's very good to eat, especially when you're trying to eat healthy, okay? And that's what we do around here. We try to eat healthy, okay? And let me show you my roasted garlic olive oil, okay? This is the roasted garlic olive oil that I use right here, okay? I try to stay away from vegetable oil as much as possible. Okay, so let's put the turmeric in there. We're gonna kind of load it with the turmeric, okay? Because we're also going to be burning the curry, and the turmeric. Okay, so this is the Trinidadian style. We're gonna mix this all in with a spoon. I'm gonna get a glove and really mix this in a minute, but I just kind of want to do it like this. For those who chooses or don't have gloves to use, just take a wooden spoon and go in. But if you do have gloves that you can use, let me grab a glove, okay? It's really good, better this way, okay? Get you a glove and go in, okay? Just get you a glove and go in, okay? So we're gonna go over the seasons again. Daddy's Kitchen called it Sister Maggie. Sister Maggie is good, awesome taste. Mrs. Dash for your salt content as well. Ginger and garlic, okay? Onion powder, garlic powder, and Jamaican curry, okay? And let's not forget, we have to have black pepper, okay? We did thyme. This is the thyme I'm using. And let's put this back on here. And turmeric, okay? I'll close that in a minute, okay? So let's go ahead and get this all. And I've got my rice cooking. I'm gonna do rice and black-eyed peas, okay? I think what a lot of Jamaicans use is chickpeas, but to me, black-eyed peas has much better flavor, okay? Now I've got I'm doing red onions, okay? So I'm gonna do the red onions. So I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm using my gloves because I don't want people to say, oh, she's cooking with her bare hands and she's not using gloves. My husband has made sure I have plenty of gloves, okay? And now I'm gonna cut up this garlic and I'm gonna add that to this as well, okay? Wash my hands. I'm washing my hands with the glove on because I'm gonna chop up this garlic. Now, we're gonna smush up the garlic in this, okay? Okay. So let's I'm gonna chop it up a little bit first. Chop it up first so it'll be easier to match because this is a wooden one. And so really I prefer the stone one, but my son got me this and I'm so thankful that he did because I've been wanting one of these and needing one of these for a while. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put this and we're gonna smash up the garlic in this, okay? And then once I smash this garlic up really good, then I'm gonna add it to the meat. So you see this, okay? So you basically, let me move this down this way. I got this over here, okay. I'll put it over here because I think I'm done with the cutting board. So we're just gonna take it and just mash it. I think it helped to kind of cut it up a little bit more first. But see that? You can see it. Okay, so we're gonna keep mashing it, okay? tell you something. When you have a lot of stresses in your life, you go to what you love. And for me, it's cooking. Cooking for me helps to relieve stress. So I think I've smashed it up about as much as I'm going to, okay? Now I'm gonna take my hand and go in here with this garlic. Okay? And this is Trinidadian curry, okay? So when I finish this, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands again. I'm getting ready to burn the curry and a little turmeric as well, okay? But I'm gonna put my onions in first. I've got my oil heating up. And now, like I said, that's roasted garlic olive oil. And if you can smell just the seasonings, oh my God. I mean, it makes a difference when you know how to season your food. Especially if you want that unique taste, okay? And ethnic food is the best food to me, okay? Okay, so I got that done. So I'm gonna go over the ingredients one more time so you can get it. Maggie, Mrs. Dash, if you're trying to stay away from salt, okay? Ginger and garlic powder. Now you get this at the import stores, okay? Can't buy it at the grocery store. You have to go to import to get that. Indian powder. I mean, oh God, onion powder. Garlic powder. Jamaican curry, okay? Black pepper. Turmeric. And thyme, okay? So now what I'm getting ready to do, I'm getting ready to put the onions in this skillet. Okay. I'm gonna let that cook for a little bit, okay? So while I'm letting that cook, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on it so it's cook a little bit faster. So, okay, I just put my red onion in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up all these other seasonings. And then I'm gonna bring you closer where you can actually watch this all come together, okay? So let's put these seasonings up. I'm gonna put the turmeric and curry over there. I'm gonna go ahead and put the black pepper over here as well because I may have to add a little bit. I'm done with Sister Maggie. I'm gonna put Mrs. Dash back over there. I'm done with Sister Maggie, okay? And just the onions alone, okay, is awesome. I'm not lying to you. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of clean up around here a little bit. I'm gonna take this board, put it in the sink before, along with the knife. I'm gonna move this thyme over here. And I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer because what I'm getting ready to do now, I want you to watch this because I'm getting ready to burn. Let me see if I can move y'all. There we go. Okay, so I'm getting ready to burn my curry, okay? I'm gonna turn the fire up a little bit more. I really want to get that burnt, okay? So now I'm going in with a lot of curry. Remember, this is curry chicken, okay? And mind you, I did season it with curry as well. I'm gonna also go in with a little bit of accent, just a little bit, okay? And I'm gonna go in with some turmeric, okay? I'm gonna open this because I can't do this. So I'm gonna open it up. There we go. Now I'm gonna start mixing it. And another thing that I added to my chicken was a little, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch because I want my gravy to be a little bit thick. So I did sprinkle 1 tablespoon of cornstarch on that, okay? I did do that. So to kind of give you an idea of what this is looking like, let me let you, hold on, so you can see. There you go. See it? So that's what I'm doing. I'm burning the curry. See that? See that? There we go. You see that? I'm going to use this hand right here. All right. So now, after that cooks just for a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and start adding my chicken. Okay? But I want this to cook a little bit. And you got to keep stirring it because you don't want your curry to burn. Okay? You don't want it to burn. I was going to add the potatoes to this, but I think rice is enough starch for this, okay? Let me try this rice to see if it's ready. Because I don't think it's ready. Mm-mm. I need just a little bit more water for the rice. Because I don't want it to dry. So I'm just going to add a little bit more water. Okay. The rice is almost done. And what I'm going to do with my rice, I have 2 cans of black eyed peas. I've drained them and washed them. So I'm going to add that on top of the rice, okay? Let me just stir this again. Because I don't want my curry to burn. Like I said, I don't want it to burn. So let me move this front over a little bit. I want it to be in the center. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and start adding my chicken. Look at it. Don't that look good? Okay. And I got a lot of chicken in here. And the reason I cook so much because I want to have extra food around here so my husband don't have to worry about cooking himself. And there's food at least for a couple of days, you know? And I don't have to worry about cooking, you know? So it's a lot of chicken in here. see the leftover onions? And I did cut up a yellow onion in the seasoning mix, okay? As well as the scallions. So I'm gonna just sprinkle that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm using all of it, okay? All of it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover this. I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of mix it up a little bit. Let me get a mitten. I'm gonna burn my hand, so I need to get a mitten to hold this pot. There we go. Excuse me, y'all. Almost missed the outside been on the outside of the pot. So like I said, there's a lot of chicken in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that cook for a minute. I'm gonna cover it. Okay. While I got that covered, I'm gonna go ahead and take this glove off. I'm done with the glove. I'm gonna go ahead and add tomatoes to mine. I saw one Jamaican guy do this, and to me it made sense, okay? It just did, okay? So, I'm gonna go ahead and add these. It didn't, I was afraid when I saw him do it that it was gonna take away the color from the curry, but it didn't. So, I'm using diced tomatoes just out of the can, okay? He used fresh tomatoes. So, I'm using diced, okay? So this is a weeknight, and I'm trying to get this done, okay? And I'm gonna let you guys look at it again, and then I'm gonna put you guys on a brief pause, and then I'm gonna come back, okay? Yeah, I was afraid if I had used tomato, it was gonna take the color of the curry away. It actually did not. So let me let you guys look at this. Okay, hold on. There we go. That's it. You see it? So now, that's the rice. I'm getting ready to, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and add my black eyed peas to the rice. Like I said, I washed them, cleaned them. And what I do is I just let them steam on top, okay? Oh, hold on, let me drain this one a little bit more. This is not drained good. Okay. There we go. So that's what I'm doing. I just add them on top. And I need to see if I can find a lid for that. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a lid for those, the rice and black eyed peas. Because it needs to be covered. Just for a minute. Not long. I have so many lids, you guys. So you know what I'm gonna do? I have a lid. It's not I'm gonna use it. So I'm gonna use this lid. There we go. I'm gonna use that. And I'm gonna cut this rice off. Okay? And I'm gonna let the steam work it from there. But this is looking really good, okay? It's looking really good. Let me turn it around. I need my mitten. Hold on. This paper towel is not doing it. Okay. There we go. There we go. And if you've ever had Trinidad food, I have had it before. Let me get this off the side of the pot. If you've ever had it, you'll want it again, seriously, okay? It's really good, okay? I used to go to this club called Caribbean Grill. It was years ago. And, not Caribbean Grill, it was Tropics. It was, oh shoot. It was Tropics, right? Not Caribbean Grill, but it was Tropics. Not just Tropics, it was, oh shoot, it was so many years ago. But the guy who DJ'd was Mike D, and he was from Trinidad. So a lot of the music was like the salsa, the soca. It was really nice, and it was fun to dance it too. That's where I started tasting a lot of the foods. Because after the club was over, you could buy food. And, they want people to make sure they went home sober, okay? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna let that cook for a little bit, okay? You see it? I'm gonna let that cook for a little bit. I've turned it down a little bit, because I want it to cook, but at the same time, I don't want it to cook too fast, and I need to make sure my fire is even. So let's see. There we go. Make sure it's even. Okay. I'm gonna cut it down a little bit and kind of let those juices cook in, all right? I'm gonna put you guys on pause. By the way, you know what? Let me ask you guys. I hope you guys had a great day. Working every day and trying to come home and take care of your family, it's not easy. It's not. I ain't gonna lie to you. But there's times I get really overwhelmed. I do. But honestly, cooking, hold on a moment, you guys. Cooking, for me, it brings a lot of peace to me. Especially when you're going through a lot in life. And you're dealing with a lot in life. Right? When you're dealing with a lot, when you're going through a lot. Hold on a moment, you guys. Let me kind of get over here. I'm going to have to wash the dishes in a minute. But when you're going through a lot in life, cooking seems to be the best way to kind of ease stress for me. It really does. It really does. It helps me, It helps me to cope with life. Because one thing about cooking is that when you're cooking, you're really not concentrating on the world's problems. You're basically concentrating on how you're going to put that meal together and whether or not your family's going to enjoy it. And for the most part, they always do. At least mine's. I know they do. So my son was telling me, Mom, you're such a great cook. And hold on a moment, hold on. And I'm not understanding why you're not sharing this with the world. I thought about it. He's right. Because I didn't always, I started cooking with my grandmother. And this is how she would do me. She would tell me, Joyce, go in there and season them pork chops. And then it got to, Joyce, go mix the cornbread. Then it got to, go over there and flour them pork chops. You've seen me do it a lot of times. Go flour them pork chops and fry them pork chops. And I thought, I ain't supposed to be doing, I just got out of school. I'm supposed to be relaxing, not doing nothing. The devil is a lie. I had to fry pork chops. I had to mix cornbread. I had to learn how to make rice. I had to learn how to cook. And I'm telling you, if you don't have your daughters in the kitchen, shame on you. Because when they get married, they ain't gonna know what to do. Like with my boys, they cook better than their girlfriends. And that's sad because that means that the mothers haven't been putting their daughters in the kitchen with them. I was in the kitchen. And I guess from that, I learned to love cooking. Okay, so let's check on this again, okay? So I don't know if you can see it from here, but I'm getting ready to open up this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's doing really good. So let's do it again. Okay. Oh wow, this is looking really good. Okay, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you guys on a brief pause. I'm gonna let that cook for another maybe 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna add water to it. Okay. Gin and juice. Gin and juice. My son turned me on to this. Let me show you. This is the gin right here. Okay. He like, Mom, you want it? Okay, you can have it. Here, try this. So I had some orange juice, and I decided I'm gonna sip on gin and juice, and I'm gonna lay back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Remember that, Snoop Dogg? That's my boy. And my son actually got a chance to meet him when he was working at the House of Blues. He actually stood outside his door, guarding his door. And he got a chance to meet him. He let him know that I was a big fan. So I thought that was really cool. So I'll be back, okay? Just hold on, and I'll be back. Hi, you guys. I'm back, and I'm about to get this thing done, okay? So let's get you back over here where you can see. I'm getting ready to add hot water. And I mean, it's hot. It's smoking hot. I don't know if you can see that. But it's hot. So I'm getting ready to add water too. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my mitten again. And I'm going to go ahead and mix this all in. Like I said, this is curry. It's not the red curry chicken. This is the Trinidadian curry chicken, okay? And like I said, you're supposed to add potatoes to this. I ain't got time for all that tonight, okay? Not tonight. We're just going to do the chicken, okay? Plus, we have rice and black-eyed peas that we're going to add with this. And the cornstarch that I added to season the chicken is going to make this gravy really thick, okay? So now I need to really taste the salt content in this, okay? To make sure that the salt content is okay. It's not too much, it's not overwhelming. Or do I need to add some to this? It's good. I'm gonna add a little bit of more Maggi to this. Just a little bit. I'm gonna add just a little bit more Maggi. It needs a little bit more, not too much salt content. Okay, not too much. it could use a little bit more curry. So let's just go ahead and add a little bit more curry to it too as well. Okay. Now I'm gonna get my mitten. And we're gonna go ahead and mix all that. And I'll be taking some of this for my lunch tomorrow too. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to it. Just a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit Mrs. Dash to it. Because I don't want a lot of salt in here. So I'd rather do the Mrs. Dash. Especially if you're watching your salt content, okay? And since I'm not making it really, really spicy. Oh, and another thing that I added to the seasoning mix was 1 habanero and 1 jalapeno. Okay? So I can get a little kick, okay? Okay, I'm adding black pepper to it too. So let's go ahead and mix all that in too. I mean, I love black pepper. I really do love black pepper. So I'm gonna let you look at it. Okay, hold on. There you go. Does that look good? Okay. Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna put you on pause. I'm gonna let that cook a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid back on this. Turn it up a little bit more since I added the liquid, so it can go ahead and cook. Okay. This has been a road. Okay. I've been waiting to get all my other seasoning. That's why I'm getting such a late start tonight, you guys. So I'm gonna put you guys on a brief pause, and I'll be back. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys, I am back. As you can see, look at this. I want you to look at it. Look at her. That is my curry, okay? Look at it. Gonna look good. So it's about done, okay? I'm thinking that maybe another 5 minutes to do it, and it'll be ready so I can serve it up and eat it. And look at my black-eyed peas and rice. See that? Okay, so that's what we're eating tonight. Trinidadian curry chicken. You see that? Don't it look good? And I tell you what, that cornstarch really helps thicken that gravy. So any Trinidadians out there, if you want a thicker gravy, I'm sure you probably already know it. You probably maybe used flour or, you know, to thicken your gravy. But this is it, okay? Okay. So I'm gonna serve the plate up. I'm gonna do it in a short video so you can see it. But look at that. Look how thick that gravy is. See how thick that gravy is? Okay. Yeah. So another 5 minutes and this is gonna be ready to serve. Okay? I'm gonna put the lid on it. Okay, so let me tell you something. If you didn't have a great day, don't go messing with anyone's day, okay? Today is the first day of the rest of your life, so just make it a great day. And I'll see you guys in the kitchen. Look for my short video. I'm going to plate this up and you'll be able to see what it looks like, okay? Love you guys. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell. And when I download a video, you'll be able to see it. If you want to donate, you can. My Cash App is pinned below. If you don't, it's okay. I'll see you guys in the kitchen.